What is the role of a builder అండి? ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతంగా హైదరాబాద్ యాజ్ అ మార్కెట్ మనం చూస్తే
affordable is very subjective.
Correct.
No, obviously the price in New York will be different from a town in US itself. So obviously affordability is very subjective. ఇప్పుడు మీరు హైదరాబాద్ తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, with the kind of infrastructure that we have, with the kind of investments that are coming into Hyderabad, you know, I'd like to quote రజనీకాంత్ గారు వచ్చారు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్. వారేమన్నారు, నేను న్యూయార్క్లో ఉన్నానా హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నానా నాకే అర్థం కావటం లేదన్నారు. సన్నీ డియోల్ గారు వచ్చారు, అండ్ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పార్లమెంట్ ప్లస్ అ ఫేమస్ యాక్టర్. He says, if at all I want to settle down, I would like to settle down in Hyderabad. So affordability is very relative. What is the infrastructure available in this city? This great city, న్యూయార్క్లో ఉన్నానా హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నానా నాకే అర్థం కావటం లేదన్నారు. సన్నీ డియోల్ గారు వచ్చారు, అండ్ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పార్లమెంట్ ప్లస్ అ ఫేమస్ యాక్టర్. He says, if at all I want to settle down, I would like to settle down in Hyderabad. So affordability is very relative. What is the infrastructure available in this city? This great city has, you know, last few years, there's no power cuts. Water is 24/7. Sewage system is fairly good. You know, we have all the infrastructure that is available, that is necessary for good living. And therefore, as I told you, even amongst all the megapolitan and the metropolitan cities in India, excepting maybe Pune, which is slightly lesser expensive than us, for a large city with a 1 crore plus population, we are a very affordable city. Now, what is the role of a developer? Developer honestly has a very limited role. Nobody ain't manufacturing it anymore. Nobody, however powerful you are, however rich you are, nobody can manufacture land. Population is growing. Today we are 145 crore population in this country. So obviously affordability is always based on several factors which are fairly beyond the control of the developer. India is the only country which is growing at 6.5%. There is no other country in the world. China comes second at around 4% growth rate. Many of the European countries are either growing at 1% or degrowing at -1 or -2%. So obviously there is a lot of wealth that is being created in this country. All that wealth has to go into 70% of all wealth invested in this world is invested in real estate. This is not my statistics. This is a McKinsey report which said 70% of all wealth invested across asset classes is in real estate. I'll just tell you, in 2020, the global wealth was $1,540 trillion. And 70% of that was in real estate, and only 20% of it was in the stock markets. So obviously, when we take India, the way this great country is growing at 6.6% growth rate, there is a lot of wealth that is going to be created. A lot of that wealth will find its space in real estate. So, Mirinda Kadigar, what is a good time to invest in real estate? Let me tell you, it was yesterday. Since we've lost yesterday, today is the best time to invest in real estate, because trust me, you know, we've always been speaking, are 2000 Jubilees lo 2000 unindra brother.
True.
Ee roju ఏమైంది, ఈ రోజు 2 లక్షలు 3 లక్షలు అయిపోయిందిరా బ్రదరు అనుకుంటాం. ఇదే పరిస్థితి మీకు 5 ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత వస్తుంది, 10 ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత వస్తుంది. Before I conclude, let me tell you, this great country, the way it is growing, by 2060, a PricewaterhouseCoopers study says that India will surpass the GDP of United States of America by 2060. We will be the #1 GDP country in this in the world.
True.
So please go ahead. I'm not talking as a builder or a past president of a national association called NERETCO. I'm talking as a friend. Please do not, your money in your fixed deposit is a depreciating asset. Your 7% that you get on your fixed deposit does not even cover inflation. So it's a negative growth in the if you have a fixed deposit in the bank. So please go ahead, leave this pessimism, leave the negative sound bites around you, look at the future of this great country, the great city, invest, and be happy for the rest of your life.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. అంటే మనం మార్కెటింగ్ చేయడం లేదు సరిగ్గా హైదరాబాద్ గురించి. ఓకే కృతీష్, వాట్ యు సే?